Going green. These words may evoke images of a skyline dotted with windmills or fields of solar panels. Sometimes it's just language used by politicians during election years only to be left on the campaign trail. Then, of course, there are towns like Kingston who came along in the state's first wave of green communities in 2010, and they've taken the challenge head on. Evidence of the town's attempts to shrink its environmental footprint can be seen all over. The town's transfer station strongly advocates recycling, and they've turned out some pretty good numbers so far. They even turn their garbage into electricity. A local entrepreneur is creating what she hopes will be a sustainable and self-sufficient neighborhood. The schools and other municipal buildings have also reaped the rewards of being a green community. Of course, this didn't all just happen overnight. It took some clever marketing to get the townspeople interested in going to the first meeting.
It was one of the coldest days of the year. It was brutal. And what we put out the posters, we did the reach out, selectmen's announced it at the meeting, and what we said is we're going to have a door prize for the first 100 people. And everyone said, oh, what's the door prize going to be? And I said, well, it's going to be like a $25 value. And so everybody wants to come, because we're going to have a door prize for you. So they came. We ran out of door prizes. And what the door prize was, it was brilliant. This is when it was new. We gave everybody that came a compact fluorescent bulb, which if you used that bulb for the life of the bulb, you would save $25 in utilities. So everyone got the bulb, and a light went off. It's like, all right, I see what they're doing here. It's going to take a little investment up front, and you're going to be able to reap the rewards.
And reap the rewards they did. To date, the town has received over $934,000 in grants from the Green Energy Fund, as well as over $300,000 in matching incentives from the utility companies. All of that translates to over $193,000 in annual savings on the electric bills. That grant money can be seen in the form of 2 brand new energy-efficient boilers in the basement of the A and B buildings of the Kingston Elementary School. The C building was outfitted with 6 new energy-efficient rooftop heating and air conditioning units, each equipped with internal boilers. Kingston's public library received new LED lighting, as did the Town Hall and Council on Aging. Kingston was also the first town to set up a green energy fund for the citizens called REGLO, or Renewable Energy Grant and Loan Opportunity Program, wherein they set aside up to 25% of the revenues from some of their green projects.
The turbines are a source of that revenue. The turbines you see in Kingston. So to date, we've given out $52,000 in grants to the citizens of the town of Kingston. We still have another $50,000 in the kitty. That is always being replenished. It's always being renewed. It's like renewable energy, so there's always money in that account. But this is where it goes into the economy, and this is exciting. They will give you 25% of the cost of your project. It could be windows, it could be a new furnace, it could be solar panels, anything that's going to make you more energy efficient.
Meanwhile, local entrepreneur and developer Mary O'Donnell has her sights set on creating a Greenway Village sustainable living community. While her long-term plan will help create a smaller environmental footprint, in the interim, not only do the taxes she pays on the 3 turbines help the town, but Kingston also receives a percentage of the energy created by those turbines. Another savings.
Another source of revenue for the town. Pretty exciting when every town is just spending money. But the town of Kingston is something unique. They have an enterprise that's making money, generating money, and that's just a wonderful position to be in. All we had to do was be a green community. You've got to apply for the grants. You've got to show that you're continually making progress, reducing your energy costs, and if you do that, you will qualify. And as I mentioned earlier, the town's saving $193,000 a year on their electric bill. What is that to the residents of the town of Kingston? 3 cops, 4 teachers, wherever you want to delegate that revenue. It's revenue that was just not found, but earned by being a green community. Now, if you're not a green community right now, you are being financially irresponsible.
The town of Pembroke has followed suit in becoming a green community in 2014. Well, the town of Duxbury is now in the process. For PCN Life, I'm Brian Sullivan.